Well, it's Sunday again. Good morning, guys. Jason Reichert, Crazy Blessed Fishing. We're going to do some fishing today. I have no idea what we're going to do. Bottom's falling out of the temperature. It's 30 degrees, 29 degrees. We're in for snow tomorrow. Ought to be a crappy day, but we're going to go try it anyways because that's who I am and I love to fish. So anyways, guys, we're going to go give it a shot, so we'll take you along. I don't know really what I'm going to try. I really don't have a plan. So, there'll be some jerkbait in there. Probably be throwing some jig on the bottom. We're in about the third day of overcast. Looks like it's going to be clear this morning. Probably the reason for the cool down. Anyways, water temperature should still be 48 to 50. I'm hoping. We'll see here in a minute once we get the boat in the water. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming along. Appreciate all the subscribers. Would like to get a few more likes. That would be awesome. But you know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, man. I just really appreciate you guys following and liking the content. And just a real boost yesterday meeting somebody on the water who actually watches the channel. That was really cool. It's the second time that's happened. Just really ecstatic. You guys ever see me out, come by and say hi, please, if you got the time. I understand whenever you get time out on the water, it's precious. You don't want to waste it. Anyways, guys, let's go fishing. Well, as you guys can already see, with the steam coming off the water, water's warmer than the air. So yeah, we had quite a cool down last night. Anyways, let's see how we do. I'll give you the water temperature as soon as my graphs get up to speed. Boy, he's ready to hit it. Little guy. Oh, come on. There it is. So, little guy, little spot. We're at about 10 foot of water, 12 foot of water. Throwing, want to say wiggle work, but it's not. It's pro rock crawler. And you can see those little orange. He's that green with the orange dots at the bottom. Anyways, just what I'm doing, guys, is I'm fishing it a slow roll back, and then every time it hits a rock, once it gets hung up just a little bit, I'll let it go back and then I'll rip it to get it unhung. But whenever you get it unhung, then you rip it and they'll hit it on that rip. You should be able to see out that back camera how close I am into the bank. I'm only 15 feet off the bank. And you can see I'm hung up there. So now I'm gonna rip it up. When it comes unhung, then I'm gonna speed crank it and then let it go again. Now you rip it. And then slow roll it. So once you get the reader off the bottom, you just want to slow roll it until it gets hung like that. Let it go back, rip it up, get it going again, and then easy reel. Hung up again, rip it up, easy reel. Something chunky, rip it, easy reel. Okay, rip it. Easy rip. Oh, that was a better fish, guys. Dang it. This really seems to be doing the trick. So that's that Vision 110 full size, regular, but silent. And I'm telling you guys, it's really doing the trick. I wish I would have got that other fish on film, but that was a good fish. It was just on there just then. He's about to come off there. Ooh. Come here. Pretty good little spot. So it's definitely a day for the spur rock crawler. I'm surprised they're up that shallow, guys. I really am, because I'm only running this thing in 7 of 10 foot of water. But that's the one that I'm using. It's got those orange dots on the bottom, green back. I don't know what the color is. I'll look it up. But yeah, that's been doing really well today. I'll show you what I'm fishing that on in a little bit. Heading back to fishing for a minute because I'm about ready to go to church and I want to make a few more casts. All right, guys. So what we were doing today is the majority of the fish came on rock crawlers. Spur rock crawler 55. This is my favorite. I lost one. Luckily I had a backup. Oh, let me get this out of here. Oh, come on. There we go. I hate it whenever I get 2 hooks down in there. There we go. So, green, got those little orange dots on the bottom. That thing was just the ticket today. Throwing that on an NRX, G Loomis NRX. This is a 6'8" extra fast medium. So it's the NRX 802C jig worm rod. And then I was throwing the other one, I was throwing that color on this one before. This color is the green with the little orange tip on the tail. Caught a couple on that as well. This is a combat stick. It's a 7'1" medium. It's a jerk bait and square bill bait rod. I'll tell you right now, it sucks as a jerk bait rod, so don't even bother. It's horrible. For the spur rock crawler, I'm loving it. I like it better than the NRX. It's a medium action, but the action's a little bit stiffer, and it seems like the tip gives a little bit more, but the backbone in it's quite a bit stouter. I'm loving this thing. I mean, absolutely loving this rod I haven't found anything that it really does a good job on, except for the Spro rock crawler. Absolutely loving this thing. So this thing is the Combat Stick, fairly inexpensive rod, 7'1" medium jig, jerkbait, and square bill. So guys, what I was doing is I was setting the boat in 7 to 10 foot of water, maybe 10 feet off the bank, 15 feet off the bank, and going down the banks and making long bombing casts down there and just running it through those rocks. It had to be down in the rocks, and usually most of the bites came whenever you'd rip it through a rock. If it hit and deflected, I would pause it for a second. That wasn't working as well, but as soon as it would get hung up on a rod, you'd rip it off of a rock, off of a rod. As soon as it hit a rock and you'd rip it off the rock, it was the ticket. That's just what was catching the fish. Anyways, guys, I've got to get to church. That's what we were doing today. Did catch one on a silent jerkbait. They've been out for a while, just they're not a real popular deal, I don't think. But what it was, is this it? Nope. Not here, here we go. So it's the Mega Bass full size 110. Normal depth run, so just a Mega Bass Vision 110, but it's the silent. So no rattle at all. That did the ticket on a fish right out of the chute. May have been a fluke, didn't catch another one on it, but I'm going to definitely be trying it more. I'm going to leave it on that rod and leave it in that arsenal set up there for a while, because I think that's going to have something to do with it. The fish yesterday, watching them on the scope, whenever they come up to it, they'd dart up to it, and as soon as I'd jerk it, they would bolt and go the other way. So I'm thinking that had something to do with it. Anyways, I don't know for sure, but we're going to give that a try. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming along. Appreciate you. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Have a blessed week.